we're in the four-cylinder pits right now, the stadium stock pit area. And there's Bowman Gray over there. There's the track. So we're across the street from the actual track here in the secondary pit area. It's a nice brand new shiny car. This guy's won, I believe, every race, or 3 already this year. Luke Smith, his name's not on there, but it's Luke Smith. No, Junior Miller, I don't believe is here this weekend. You know what he's doing. Number 10. Dakota, they can't hold up the whole show for you. luck tonight. Yeah, man. I was saying don't be late, Dakota. The Little Donuts Express. Here. You can find them at the track. Pink skull shifter. It's pretty neat. It's got a roof hatch. I don't think it will, Sandra. Mitch Gales doesn't seem like that type of guy to me, but who knows? You never know. There's the entrance right there. Everyone waiting to get their pit pass. This is the street that they shut down on race day. Today it's a pit actually for the Crown Vic class they're running here tonight. I've never seen these cars run here at Bowman Gray. This is going to be something new. But they are running the Crown Vics tonight. It's going to be pretty neat, hopefully. There's Bentley Black's car. Got a few other Crown Vics out here, out in the street. I've seen this guy at Hickory. Good looking cars right there. They're actually, the Demolition Derby cars are in the pits. We're gonna go take a look at them here in a second. I'm headed back into the regular pit area right now. Waiting in line. There's Mitch. Check the Staley pit out. You got their pretty cool car over here. Nate Gregg's car. We saw him have a really bad wreck last week, head first into the wall. I don't know if this is the same car or... Billy Gregg's car. Got a donut. Here are some of the alternative cars for tonight. Check out that wheel, y'all. Pretty small. Not yet, but I'm sure later we will. Emily's running the 68 for Rob Brewer. She's normally the 4. First win last week, Kyle Southern. Well, his first modified win. was a car Junior Millet drove last week. I don't know if he's here this weekend. Pretty cool. Got all the tires. Snow pit area. Coolest pit box. Backside of it. Are getting ready to head out for practice. Getting in this guy's way, he's trying to actually do work. not the real Eau de Blue. It's just what people are telling me. I don't know. I will tell you, this guy's got 106 wins over here at Bowman Gray Stadium. Right here, Tim Brown's pit area, Tim Brown's hauler. Old Penske hauler, actually. You can tell because of the shiny sides. Penske's hauler still got that.
As we continue on with our session for program and make sure everything you did get a copy of yours. We have the garage doors of the Triad LLC Street Stock Gun Award, $500 to the Street Stock Division driver with the most wins. And Randy, for Continuing with our special awards in your souvenir program. Bush Light Street Stock Car Charter Award is $300 to the Street Stock Division driver who gains the most positions in the season. Velocita Street Stock Lap Leader Award, $500 store credit to Velocita to the Street Stock Division driver who leads the most laps during the season. The Law Office of John Barrow Modified Hard Charger Award, $500 to the Modified $500 Kevin Powell Motorsports Training to the Sports Division driver who leads most laps during the season. Top Gun Award is $1,000 for the modified division driver with the most wins this season. The modified lap leader award is $1,000 store credit to the Los Make sure you're getting your copy of the additional Bowman Racing Vidz program. If you can see now with the plenty of first rock. The winner of last Saturday night's season pays hard to get program. There were 2 rounds of giveaways tonight, so you have a chance to win some great prizes there. Also, a great coupon from Great Clips. $9.99 haircut coupon you'll find in there. Also, the balance of those Chick-fil-A presents winner, chicken dinner. If a modified division driver wins the first 25 lap event, the evening, and then comes back to win the second 25 lap event, you win free chicken nuggets for breakfast. Celebrating 87 years of excellence, Hayes Jewelers is home to one of the largest selections of world-class jewelry on the East Coast. And the NASCAR's longest running sponsor, involving 28 championships and over 903 West Road, Lexington, or visit the website, HaysJewelers.com. Hayes Jewelers is August 39 of Diamond. large acreage, small acreage, recreational land, timberland, farmland, and homes. Ag South Farm Credit knows the thing or two about lending. Ag South Farm Credit, country looks good on you. Racing with the Journal, John Dale. Subscribe or read on any device at journalnow.com/story. Freedom Rides on here with the Winston-Salem Journal. Ray Clips is a proud partner of Bowman Gray Stadium Racing and fans. You can be sure to turn to page 3 of your souvenir program to get your $9.99 haircut coupon courtesy of Great Clips. Great Clips, it's gonna be great. It certainly is, Chris Carter. It is Great Clips Crash Fest. That's gonna be great too. I like the way you think, Randy. For results, point standing, season schedule, and other stadium information or to purchase tickets online, visit our all-new website at bowmangrayracing.com. Randy William, if you need roof or gutter repairs, roof installation or replacement, let the expert at Colby Roofing and Gutters tackle the difficult job so you never have to worry about how long your quick fix might last. They also handle woodwork and sheetrock, and they're serving the Piedmont. They are Colby's Roofing and Gutters. Residents, turn your attention to the scoreboard. It's time for the first round of giveaways from the NASCAR Hall of Fame Milwaukee number contest. You can find the number on the back page of your souvenir program. The numbers are on the board. If you have the number 95977, you want a ticket, Hoss hat, and a flag. Number 37656, you're the winner of a Flow Draw Spring bag and decal. Number 42062, you won a Flow Racing hat. Lucky number 93064, you won a Bush Light hat. Number 19164, you won a North Carolina Media Tumbler. And if you have lucky number 46873, you're the winner of a James River prize pack. If you have any of these lucky numbers, take your souvenir program to the souvenir sales station at the Red Van near the South Gate there at Flagpole to claim your prize. Once again, those numbers 95977, 37656, 42062, 93064, 19164, 46873. That's your first round of giveaways in the NASCAR Hall of Fame Lucky Number Contest. If you didn't win this time, no problem. You've got another chance to win a little bit later on this evening. And if you turn page 8 in your souvenir program, you'll see a ballot here. The Safe Line Auto Glass Most Popular Driver Award ballot for 2026. You may vote for your favorite driver in each of the 4 divisions. Chris Carter, we just continue to talk about this. Over in the modified division, we've got a 3-way tie for second place. Tim Brown, Burt Myers, Lee Jeffries all have 24 votes, but they're well behind the first place vote getter of 199 votes for John Oliver IV. Over the sportsman division, Mitch Gales, he trails by a large margin behind Zach Orr, who has 205 votes, and he leads the sportsman division Most Popular Driver Award standings. Over the street stock division, still the same. Connor Keith is in second. He trails big time by over 200 votes to first place vote getter Brad Lewis. And over the stadium stock division, Chuck Wall trails by a large margin. He's second place to A.J. Sanders with 224 votes. If your favorite driver is not currently leading and you would like for them to be leading, or at least have an opportunity to collect this award, you need to grab your program and vote tonight. There are ballot boxes at each of the ticket booths. You can deposit your ballot. It must be on the official ballot on page 8 of your souvenir program. No copies are accepted, and the ballot must be deposited the night that the program was sold. Safe Ride Auto Glass, the sponsor of the Most Popular Driver Awards for 2026. Eliminating unsafe digging and unnecessary damages with Elite Underground Utilities. For direction of drilling, boring, and trenching, they offer safe, reliable, expert installation that is friendly to the environment. Connecting Carolina, it's Elite Underground Utilities. Buy the car, truck, or motorcycle of your dreams at Kevin Powell Motorsports. Get approved now at KevinSaysYes.com. That's KevinSaysYes.com. Looking to get out of debt? True Lion can help you consolidate debt or make a large purchase. They have options to help you get the cash you need at a great rate. Find out more at TrueLion.org. True Lion, that's brighter banking. DWI is a series. You might ask, what's going to happen? Can I get out of this? For a no-cost defense analysis, don't delay. Call the law offices of John Deere PA. They provide personal attention to each client and ensure your rights are protected. For car accidents and serious personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and traffic tickets, Racing to your defense since 1991, the law offices of John Deere PA. With over 1,300 cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, and a lifetime warranty on most vehicles, look no further than Jerry Hunt Super Center. They'll also pay top dollar for your used car or truck. They have 2 locations to serve you, 418 Piedmont Drive in Lexington and 635 Bendix Drive in Salisbury. Or take a look at their inventory at JerryHuntSuperCenter.com. For the best prices in the state, it's Jerry Hunt Super Center. A proud partner of Bowman Gray Stadium Racing and the number 9 Modified, driven by Kyle Southern, is Stillman's Ace Hardware. They have 2 convenient locations to serve you in Advance and Arcadia, and you can visit them online at StillmanHardware.com. Stillman's Ace Hardware, and once again, Randy Pulliam, congratulations to Kyle Southern getting his first win in the Modified here at the Madhouse. That was a very happy time in Victory Lane for you, buddy. And it absolutely was, and for it to happen on Stillman's Ace Hardware night, all the better for Kyle Southern. Congratulations, buddy. Do you have the skill to handle the speed? Then visit Turnburn Hobby and Raceway and experience the fun of RC racing. They have an indoor carpet track, a dirt off-road track, and a full hobby shop. Download your car, test your drivability, and get ready for the thrill of victory at Turnburn Hobby and Raceway in 11141 Old Highway 52, right here at Winston-Salem. And that is Brian Robertson's business, who also got him a win in our 50-lap street stock race last weekend as well, Randy Pulliam. Traffic Control Safety Services provides traffic control for road construction projects in North Carolina and South Carolina. Also installing temporary and permanent siding is Traffic Control Safety Services. For drain cleaning, service repair, remodeling, and complete residential services, call our friends at Koger Plumbing. They offer 24/7 emergency service and either licensed and insured. When it won't go down, call the best around, Koger Plumbing. In just a couple of minutes, Chris Carter, we're going to commence with qualifying for the first 25-lap event for the Brad's Golf Car Modified. So while we have a moment, Chris, let's once again, as we usually do about this time, let's talk about these qualifying times, shall we? So far this season, the fastest lap was turned in back on April 17th in preparation for the season opener by Danny Bowman with a 13.626. That still stands as the fastest lap of the season. But last week, Jason Myers went a 13.728. For whatever reason, in my crazy mind, thinking that these cars, the last several weeks has been a lot cooler. There's been good shade on the track, just as you see right now, race fans. But as usual, once again, I just couldn't get it right. Randy, I'm going to go out on a bush, or on a limb, not a bush, because a bush will break with me on it. And I just feel like we're going to still tonight see that high 6, low to mid 7s, I do believe. And Mike Sweeney goes out first, then Burt, then John. When you see these first 4 or 5 go out, that sets the precedent. That is what's going to be pretty much the fastest of the night. You're not going to see no 4/10 or 5/10 difference between what we see in these first 3 or 4 drivers that do come out. And you were saying, Chris? That Tim Brown's track record of a 12.9 is going to stand until the end of time, I guess. But speaking of these modifieds, these brand golf cars modifieds, Mike Sweeney is the points leader, followed by Burt Myers, John Holloman, Junior Snow, and Tim Brown. That is, Riley Neal's going to be in 6th. And I do want to say this, Randy Queen, we've done this before. Riley Neal graduated today from Liberty University, Liberty Online University. So this young man is going to went up there, walked the aisle, did a dance, did 2 cartwheels, got his diploma, and he's back here for racing here at the Madhouse tonight. So congratulations to Riley Neal on that little, that's not little Randy, that's a big deal. So congratulations to Randy and Lori and Kevin, his mom and dad, for a big accomplishment. Currently the points leader, Brad Scott from Madhouse. You're just walking in, we're just begun qualifications for the first 25 lap event for Brad Job Car Modifieds. Only 1 attempt so far. That is Mike Speedy just a moment ago. Clocked in with a 13.890. 3. It's not bad, Junior Snow, car number 51. And this blue car. Being sponsored by Elite Racing Vidz. So far is a 13.75 top of the leaderboard. Liberty University Online. He's in the garage over and the board standards of everything is a 2022. From Warren Cove to number 9, it's Kyle Southern. Southern, car number 9.
Back to the line.
Taylor Auto Parts, car number 99. Well, Bradley Kirk is way in 13.7. Double Enterprises, double zero, Madhouse, Danny Brooks. The Brand's golf car modified standards. One time. The last Saturday night, 25 lap was a few minutes ago by Kim Brown. 13.751 for Jason Meyer. The Superior Trailers Solutions on for 5. Modified series received 75, 5-9 from Mason Lawson. Car number 6 is Blake Myers. Driving Marvin's garage door from for Chris Leonard. The big jockey was the Hardy from out of Midway. Car number 44 out of Turner Hills, Daniel Eason. For Daniel Eason. continues to lead the way. Mother Creek Motorsports, car number 35, Madhouse. Junior Miller in that car number 68. Car number 18. Car number 11, Walker is Corey Lumber. We believe this is Andrew Hannah, car number 46 for the car number 3. Line 2, Road Jones. That concludes qualifying. First 25 laps of the Brad Golf Car Modifieds, and for what I believe is the 148th time in this Bowman Grove Stadium career, Tim Brown takes a total of 13.739. Once again, make sure you place your vote, cast your vote on the ballot sheet. Safe Light Auto Glass, most popular driver, award ballot on page number 80, receiving their voter. Race fans, one of my most favorite times of the night when I need you to put those hands together. Make a little noise. This is our t-shirt shoot, and out there is Miss Tiffany Coder. Oh, and look at her shoot that gun. This is our Triad CW t-shirt shoot. Turn 1 fans, hands in the air, making noise, and let me hear ya. The Triad CW. Is everything they do for us here at the stadium? The Triad CW is North Carolina's home for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Sports Series. I will tell you who won that race today, but you might not want to know because you might go over and watch it. So, the Triad CW, what do they do? How about your back stretchers? Back stretchers, I need to see those hands in the air. Come on, kids. Wave those hats, wave your arms, wave your water bottle. Wave your parents. Wave something. All right, they're going to make one more round of, I'm sorry, that's going to be one more lap for our t-shirt shoot. The happy section on you, hear ya. Turn 1. Make some noise. I want to see your hands in the air. Where's my camo crew? Where you at, guys? There's our track photographer right there in turn number 1. Y'all give him a wave and a smile as well. How about you turn 2 fans? I want to see those hands in the air. Come on, kids. Let me see you from over here. As we go for our final stretch. To our back stretchers. On the back stretch. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, kids. Put those hands in the air. I want to hear you from over here. I need you to get loud. Get yourself a free shirt from the Triad CW. Each and every one of y'all in our Triad CW t-shirt shoot.
I mean, I've seen you as many times as you've seen her.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, hey, thanks for going to Great Flips. You saved time with online check-in, the price was great, and the haircut is even better. Look at you, having it all. Take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Flips.
And then I looked up and I saw Carrie and I was like,
Well, that's what Carrie done said. Since she's here, I saw her, she didn't see me.
yeah, I got interrogated about it.
We certainly appreciate
After I literally said it.
great clips and their sponsorship of Mike's Great Clips Passion. A lot on the agenda tonight. 2 25-lap races in Brad's Golf Car Modified. 2 20-lap events. For the Bowman John Barrett's 14 Series, 20 laps for the QRCH Factory Refrigeration Street Stock Series. Racing for the Q104.1 Stadium Stock Series. The Crown Vics, Super Outlaw Crown Vics will be in action for 20 laps. A 5-lap skid race and the end tonight of Demolition Derby wrecking contest. A lot going on tonight. And we appreciate Great Clips and their sponsorship of the Great Clips Crash Test. We thank you for being here tonight. Best weekly racing crowd in all of America. We thank you so much.
Same thing. You'll be moving tables for somebody.
No, we're going to a different one. We're not going to.
Underground utility lines aren't always easy to spot. That's why you should call 811 at least 3 working days before you plan to dig on your property. Simply provide details about your project, and the information will be shared with local utility companies. They'll send professionals to mark the locations of underground utility lines at no cost to you. Calling 811 is safe, easy, and smart. Most importantly, it's the first step you should take before any excavation. Visit nc811.org for more information. Call 811 before you dig, every time.
How much will it cost? No. What about yourself? How much will it cost?
Whiskey? No. Beer? No. Paintball? No.
It had to have been something.
He's already lying.
Garage Doors of the Tribe is your one-stop shop for all your residential and commercial garage door needs. This family and woman-owned company have 30 years of collective experience in the garage door industry, as well as the customer service and hospitality industry. Garage Doors of the Tribe is a proud sponsor of Bowman Gray Stadium Racing and North Carolina Short Track Racing. Make mornings fun when you listen to Q104.1 and the Bobby Bowen Show. Weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. Q104.1, number 1 for New Country. Come see your Carolina Cowboys, the professional bull riders team champions in 2025. They'll be at First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro, September 18th through the 20th. For PDR Cowboy Days. Tickets are available now by scanning the QR code on page 17 of your souvenir program, or you can purchase them at Ticketmaster.com.
No one's taking pictures of you. That's just you.
Deal to Deal, Kenny Nordine, Van Dyke, and the rest of the Fox 8 News team provides the best coverage of news events in the Triad. Download the Fox 8 Max Weather app to get the latest weather and alerts sent directly to your mobile device. Number 1 in the Piedmont, Fox 8, start local, stay local. Does the basement of your home stay damp and musty? Have you noticed sagging doors and cracked walls? Well, if so, it's time to contact the pros at Groundwork. Whether it's basement waterproofing, foundation repair, or sealing your home's crawl space, Groundworks has you covered. Visit groundworks.com to schedule a free inspection.
Jerry.
Because he doesn't want me driving. Everywhere we go, there's much light golden trees. I said it. He's talking.
Race fans, if you would kindly, please do not sit up on the concrete walls. If you would please do us a favor and do not sit up on the concrete walls. Thank you. Your home for NASCAR roots racing and over 2,400 events is Flow Racing. Watch anytime, anywhere on the web, TV, or your mobile device. And if you can be with us here at the stadium, or you want to enjoy a replay, you can watch every event of the 2026 season. Matthew Diller and his crew are back for another exciting year. For more information or to subscribe, visit flowracing.com. That's FLO Racing.com. The real deal, Ronnie Gill wants to thank the 2026 sponsors of his modified number 07, Best Bet Auto Finish, Coach Lawn and Turf, Mantle Realty, H&W Services, Peg's Gun Shop, Affordable Septic Solutions, Garage Doors of the Triad, Walker Family Farm Gun, 5 Points Tire and Auto, Lindley Plumbing, Veteran Renovations, ELC Renovations and Roofing, Two Broke Girls Cleaning Services, Ever Ready Mixed Concrete, Walkertown Neal, and in loving memory of Robert Bobby Boyles. And once again, on behalf of all of us here at the stadium, congratulations to Ronnie Neal on you graduating today from Liberty University online. Carolina Wood Floors has the Triad's only showroom devoted exclusively to hardwood flooring. And it's one of the oldest flooring companies in the Triad and a longtime sponsor of Bowman Gray Stadium. Open your doors to beautiful floors at Carolina Wood Floors. Your Chevy headquarters for the best sales and services. Modern Chevrolet located at 5955 University Parkway here in Winston-Salem. They have 8 acres of new and pre-owned vehicles, and for 28 years, they've been the proud sponsor of the Bowman Gray Stadium pace car. Family owned since 1933, Modern Chevrolet experienced the modern difference. Crazy Kevin Powell presents Who Got Modified, a weekly feature on page 28 of your souvenir program. What does crazy mean to Kevin? K is for kindness. R is for respect. A is for action. Z is for zero hassle. And Y is for yes you can. Visit him today at KevinSaysYes.com. Your news talk sports station of the North Triad is WSJS. Listen on AM 600 or on FM at 93.7, 101.5, or 104.9. And make sure to catch The Drive with Bill Dalton. Weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. only on WSJS. The golf cart utility vehicle of the Triad is Brad's Golf Cars. Proud distributor of Club Car XRT utility vehicles. Brad's Golf Cars is located at 5515 Reedville Road in Blues Creek. Or you can check out their inventory online at bradsgolfcars.com for sales, service, leasing, parts, and accessories. It's Brad's Golf Cars. Tough Shed, the best sheds and garages built on site at your location. Visit a Tough Shed location in Winston-Salem or Raleigh to start designing your building. You can visit them online at toughshed.com. That's TUFMshed.com. Market USA is ready to help your brand stand out, delivering high-quality custom apparel, branded merchandise, and full-service solutions. Market USA helps businesses perform at their very best. Fast, reliable, and built for results, they bring championship-level branding to every client. Market USA, branding that goes the distance. Visit them today at mymarketusa.com.
Hey, come on.
Velocity manufactures premium motorsports apparel like fire suits, gloves, shoes, helmets, neck restraints, and crew apparel. Items that not only protect you, but are long-lasting, affordable, and look great. Visit the Velocity showroom at 7987 Old U.S. Highway 52 in Lexington. And Tim Brown, congratulations. Race fans, if you'll turn to page 33 in your souvenir program for fans in the stands, you can see the picture with a circle, triangle, or square around your face. You've won a great prize courtesy of Racing Electronics, Flow Racing, or James River Equipment. You can take the program to the program sales station at the South Gate, which is back there, turns 1 and 2. Fans in the stands, presented every Saturday night in the souvenir program. This history of NASCAR is under one roof at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. With over 50 interactive exhibits, authentic race cars on Glory Road, racing simulators, and of course, the Hall of Honor, the NASCAR Hall of Fame offers an immersive experience into the sport's history. It's located in downtown Charlotte. It is a must-see for all race fans. The NASCAR Hall of Fame, this is our sport, this is our house. Let's celebrate your career on and off the track line. Cutting-edge automotive technologies at Foresight Tech, offering programs in automotive systems technologies, collision repair and refinishing, diesel and heavy equipment, motorcycle mechanics, and of course, race car technology. You can simply scan the QR code on page 35 of your souvenir program for more details. Wrap up your future at Foresight Tech. If they can take care of the wrecks and pilots on the track, they can take care of you. And our Bowman Gray Stadium record crews are the best in the business. If you ever need to call a record service, look no further than the great towing services you see here every week at the Madhouse. American Diesel and Marine, LLC of Yanktonville, Daniel Davis Towing and Recovery on Salem Creek Road in Winston-Salem. Randy Moore's Towing on Rule Hall Road in Winston-Salem. Race fans, our official photographer for Bowman Gray Stadium is Eric Messer. To view his photo gallery, purchase photos, or for more information, you can simply go to messermedia.net. MESSBR Media, messermedia.net. Attention in the pit area, if you can hear me. You have a 2022 Ford Explorer. Come and see me. I might have something that you could possibly need once again. Oh, and the boss says it's his, never mind. We have some keys, so if you have a 2022 Ford Explorer, please check your pockets and everything else that you might carry your keys in. Come and see me up here in the tower so you can claim your keys and you can get home. John Holloman wants to thank Black Sand Company of Winston-Salem and A Land Crew Landscaping for their sponsorship of his number 69 modified for the 2026 season. Race fans, there's no day like race day at Bowman Gray with a cold and smooth Busch Light. As the official beer sponsor of the NASCAR Cup Series and proud premier partner, Busch Light is proud to welcome you for a great night of racing. Celebrate with a Busch Light. Race for the mountain. The Winston-Salem Journal is where your story lives, providing award-winning local content that makes a difference in their lives. Up to date on everything Bowman Gray Racing with the Journal's John Dell. Subscribe and read on any device at journalnow.com/story. Freedom Rides on here with the Winston-Salem Journal.
That's not bad. Most people think one car is Hey, I wish that.
Celebrating 87 years of excellence, Hayes Jewelers is home to one of the largest selections of world-class jewelry on the East Coast. And they're NASCAR's longest-running sponsor, involved in 28 championships and over 300 wins. Whether it's gold, precious gems, pearls, and of course diamonds, you're sure to find it at Hayes Jewelers, and they're located at 903 Winston Road in Lexington, or you can simply visit their website at hayesjewelers.com. Hayes Jewelers, since 1939, the king of diamonds. Race fans, don't forget, for results, point standings, season schedule, and other stadium information, or purchase tickets online, visit our all-new website at bowmanracing.com. Traffic Control Safety Services provides traffic control for road construction projects in North Carolina and South Carolina. Also installing temporary and permanent signage, it's Traffic Control Safety Service. Does the basement of your home stay damp and musty? Have you noticed sagging floors and cracked walls? If so, it's time to contact the pros at Groundworks. Whether it's basement waterproofing, foundation repair, or sealing your home's crawl space, Groundworks has you covered. Visit groundworks.com to schedule a free inspection. And I'm going to send it down to my announce partner, Mr. Randy Polya.
Thank you, CC. Race fans, welcome to the 1,133rd edition of still the most exciting of them all, Bowman Gray Stadium. For tonight is Great Clips Crash Fest. Up first on the pre-race program, I'd like to introduce to you our Grand Marshal for the evening. He's a franchisee of Great Clips, great supporter of Bowman Gray Stadium Racing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jeff Kissick.
Thank you, Randy. It's so great to be back here at the Madhouse. Are we going to have some good racing tonight? We have been sponsoring this for 16 years now, and it's like nothing else. There's no other sporting event that compares to this. And right now, in your program, there's a coupon for a $9.99 haircut. But tomorrow, Bowman Gray Special, you can walk into any Great Clips and get a haircut for $6.99. So bring your mother, bring your father, your kids, your brother, your sister. Come on and get a $6.99 haircut. And we're always hiring professional hairstylists.
Jim, thank you very much. And Great Clips is going to be great. And it's going to be a great Clips Crash Fest. Jeff Kissick, ladies and gentlemen, our Grand Marshal for the evening. Next up on the pre-race program, the law officers of John Barrow Race to Your Defense Award. Joe's lovely wife, Christine Kissick, is going to present the award to the driver of the number 38 in the law officers of John Barrow Sportsman Series, Mitch Gale. After a photographer gets a picture, we'll have a moment to talk, Mitch. Mitch, last Saturday night, I was prepared to interview you here at Victory Lane, but a little something happened as you were leading coming out of turn number 4 on the last lap. We spoke with the 21 last week. He shared his side of the story. What say you?
I always led 19.85 laps and just didn't quite make it to the start finish line. You're at when you call her a little slower than the guy behind you, you're at the mercy of the guy behind you sometimes. So, but I I hate it for my crew, for my partners for the season, but maybe we make it for it.
I know you would rather be out here under different circumstances. Maybe you'll be back with us for a victory later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Gales driving the car number 38, the recipient of the Law Office of John Barrow Race to Your Defense Award. Up next, it's time to recognize our Brad's Golf Cars Modified Series pole winner with the pole award presented by John Kissick of Great Clips. Clocking in tonight with a time of 13.739. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rocket, Tim Brown. Tim, welcome back. We talked about this earlier. You said there's so many, you can't keep up with the number. I'd like to give credit to our stat master, Justin Mincy. By his count, 148 pole wins here at the Madhouse.
Wow. It's been good there, man. I've got to thank you for your continued support for the stadium. And I go by the team branch and get a haircut a lot. They just remodeled that place at Bowman. Thank you for your support for the stadium.
Something doesn't like it, does it?
Yeah. So I got to thank all the fans for coming out. It's a beautiful night tonight for racing. My race team for working so hard. That's what it's for. Brought that Hayes Jewelry special blue back out tonight, and it's fast, so hopefully we can get us another win in that thing.
Well, Tim, we're on the heaven moment. CC and I have been talking this year. Times are slower this season with the qualifying. What do you attribute that to?
I wish I knew. If I knew, we could make the right adjustments for the car to make the car better. I think it's a combination of sportsmanship. Many stocks don't sell tires anymore, so that goofy, sticky rubber's not on the racetrack anymore, so we don't have grips. So it's really tough to get hold of the racetrack right now. So I think we're all struggling with that, and then whoever hits their right for qualifying in one lap, looks like a hero at some point. So hopefully we'll make the right adjustments for the race here and win this thing.
Tim, congratulations on your pole win. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Brown with a 13.739 will sit on the pole for the first 25-lap feature. Race fans, it's time now to get a little recap of last Saturday night. So it's time to turn your attention to the video board for the HeavenSaysYes.com Madhouse Minutes.
Night 1132 is underway. Oh, he's locked him up going into the turn. It's a colossal wreck here in the south turn. Coming off of turn number 4, Luke Smith, 3 in a row to start 2026. He had a tumultuous 2025, but now Zach Moore returns to victory lane, career win 26. Speedy into the turn, the bumper hits him just so slightly, but no, Mike Speedy hangs on for the win. The gratification of his first ever modified win. Kyle Southern is a winner. See right there. Oh, wow. Brandon Brown just ramped up and over. Brian Robertson wins the Street Stock 50, the Grandmaster of the Stadium Stock. AJ the Great wins 68. The North Turn nudge. Around goes the 38, and Tommy Neal wins it.
That's the Kevin Says Yes Madhouse Minute. A recap from last Saturday night. But now it's time for a Bowman Gray Stadium flashback. We're going to go back even further. Tonight, we're going to go back to May 16th of 1964. The outside pole setter led the entire way in the 40-lap feature event, but it wasn't easy. At least 3 commanding leads evaporated in this crash-filled event. Carl Burris started well back in the field, but by the next to the last lap, he had pulled up to the rear bumper of the leader. As they went into the final turn over the north turn, there was a huge bunch of cars, a lot of traffic, One of them skidded into the leader. Carl Burris tried to get around the leader, but instead he rammed him in the rear bumper, pushing him across the start-finish line for the win. Who was the recipient and who was the beneficiary of that push across for the win? Well, it was none other than Pee Wee Jones, who picked up one of his career 29 victories here at the stadium, and it all happened on May 16, 1964. And that's your Bowman Gray Stadium flashback. Race fans, it's time now